Welcome to Sports Communications Topic 3. This is 3E Sponsorship and Tourism Part 1, where we start talking about sponsorship. Sponsorship history is quite interesting. It's been part of human civilization since the birth of humanity. 1000 BC, Olympic athletes paid to put colours of various people on their chariots. So it's something we've been doing for quite a while. Roman gladiators were used as promotional tools by very powerful families, so they paid for the best and expected the best performance. There was some sponsorship in the 1800s, particularly with racing and boxing. My man will be boxing at such and such time. Sponsorship has really taken off probably from the 1970s onwards, and in 1980 sponsorship as a promotional bracket was worth 0.3 billion. In 2006, which was the last stats I could get, it was worth 9 billion. So it's significantly grown in that time. So let's have a look at some definitions. Sponsorship, according to Morgan and Summers, after advertising, is probably the promotional method most commonly associated with sport. So sponsorship is a normal sports channel for PR. Schwartz and Hunter have got a slightly different view. Sponsorship involves acquiring the rights to be affiliated with a sport product or event in order to obtain benefits from that association. So in other words, they're saying that sponsorship is entirely associated with sports. And then Robbins, and with my amendment, we must always remember that any advertising is the allocation of scarce resources with the intent of achieving certain organisational objectives. Don't ever forget that there is an opportunity cost with every single thing you do, including sponsorship, because it eats up organisational resources. How it eats up organisational resources is something we will come back to as we go through this topic. Another few things we need to consider. Why would companies want to align themselves with sport or recreational products? Well, we just need to think about demographics of their audience or their product, what socio-economic factors they need to try and build in to their marketing. Is there something about lifestyle that works with the sponsorship? Is there something about passion that will add itself to their product? Is there something about commitment that we need to consider? Some aspects of commitment that the product is lacking but will gain it by being in partnership with your product? And what other items might actually help companies align themselves with sport and recreation? This is quite a big area, and there's certainly a lot of things to think about. Sport sponsorship includes a number of different things. Firstly, it's a very business-like relationship, and there are usually quite a lot of contract issues that need to be worked through and clarified in order to be sure who owns what and who walks away with what should the relationship end. It's an investment for promotional benefits from both sides, and if it stops being a benefit to any particular party, then the sponsorship should probably end. There should be a commercial advantage, again, for both parties, and if you can't see one, then you're getting into bed, so to speak, with the wrong person. There should be value in kind. Value in kind is payment in return for business consideration or benefit, or a financial or material support in return for exposure, or deliberate financial support given to achieve brand awareness, or lastly, we might have some kind of sales promotion that creates publicity opportunities. So, reasons for sponsorship, quite diverse.